Howdy. So today I'm going to be going over some video tips for shooting with your phone. A lot of us are having to shoot on Zoom or shoot lectures, YouTube assignments, speeches, just all kinds of video assignments are happening in this day and age. And so I thought I would go over kind of what it's like to shoot video and the most basic ways, and then to kind of move your way up. So the main things you want to think about are your framing, your lighting, and the most important thing is your audio. If you don't have good audio, your framing and your lighting doesn't matter. People don't want to hear, like, literally what the bad audio. They would rather have good audio with something completely different played over it because your video came out bad than to have no audio and this beautiful face, right? So that's kind of the way to think about it. And so I'm going to go over a little bit of that. So the first thing I'm going to show you all is I've set up a chair here at the shop. I have an IKEA 4x4 shelf with some records behind it. I thought this kind of looked dynamic. And what I'm using today is, right now I'm shooting this video. This video currently is being shot with my iPhone SE. It's brand new, costs $450. An 11 Pro is about $1,100, so it's significantly cheaper. And it has a really great 4K camera, and it looks wonderful. But that's not what everybody has. So I'm actually going to show you all some demos with using an iPhone 6. So this is a 6S, I believe. And you can find out my super secret code for this demonstrator phone that I use. And I will pop open the camera, put it in video mode. And what you'll see right away is that I've already framed up the camera. I have myself just a little offset. Depending on what you're going for, you can put yourself, more dramatically one side to the other, depending on what your intentionality is. But we've got to think about our mise-en-scène. We've got to think about our framing, how we look in terms of what we're trying to convey with just what people see around us, right? So if I was just standing against this flat surface, it looks very compressed. It feels like confined, maybe a little claustrophobic. I feel like this area over here is a lot more friendly. So then you'll notice I also have a ring light here. So I'm going to show you the differences between having a ring light and not having a ring light. So what we'll do is I'll go ahead and hit record here, and we'll snap so that my camera I'm shooting with and this camera both have a sound to sync up on. And I'll actually come over here, and I'll just put this camera over here for a second. And you can see this is what I look like. I don't have the ring light on currently. I'm just using the lighting that we have. Now, if I turn the ring light on, which I'll do, there's a little switch right here. You can see that I have a more even light. It's kind of bright, but I can have a lot better visual presence. And you can see the set behind me a little bit better. To me, having a ring light is kind of when you're trying to level up. You can also do it with clamp lights that you can buy at Home Depot or Amazon and have it drop shipped, whatever's easiest for you. And those cost like $10. This ring light cost me $50 on Amazon, and it was like a 2-day shipping. So it works pretty well. The other thing you'll notice though, in both of whether we're watching that video over there or this video over here, is that you can hear me pretty well. Now, why is that? It's because I'm projecting my voice. So most people that are in a room are actually not gonna speak at this level. Most people are like, hi, my name is Joey, and I'm gonna talk today about video, and we're gonna learn some different aspects of video. And so be ready to kind of, learn about audio and framing, and also like your mise-en-scène. And that's what people sound like. And so what happens is that when you go to watch the video, the passion of what you're talking about is muted. Your enthusiasm is muted. Your ability to be dynamic in what you're saying is lost. A lot of times you also start muting your nonverbal, right? Like your eyes, your smile, your cheekbones, all the things we don't think about that we're doing but that we actually are doing when we're recording video. So this is one way to get started very inexpensively. You'll also notice that in addition to this ring light, we have a little tripod here. This tripod's about $50. You can get tripods for 10 to 20 on Amazon. I'll include links to this. But to me, it's really about making sure that you're thinking about the proximity of the camera to you in terms of getting your voice, and then also thinking about, you know, what your surroundings are. Now, sometimes you'll be recording and you just can't record inside. Sometimes you need to go outside. Sometimes even though it's there's more louder ambient noise, it's actually more comfortable for you to talk clearly, and that might be an option as well. You may want to think about that. A lot of times, say my whole family's here, like my wife and my kid, and they're watching something on the TV, I'll just come over here and I'll walk outside, and there's more ambient noise, there's more things going on, but at the same time my voice is being projected in a way I can frame up an interesting background, and you're going to hear what I'm saying. You're going to still see my intentionality, and it makes a difference. So you don't always like have to think that you have to be in a certain environment to record, right? There's going to be a lot of different ways. So so for example, I shoot a lot of my YouTube videos right here at our display case, right? And we have these lights up here, and this is great. But in actuality, when we're shooting video, this is not lit well enough for us to shoot our YouTube videos. We actually have some lights here that I use. And I typically don't shoot with my iPhone. I usually shoot with a Sony camera. But you'll see that if I turn these lights on and I go and I stand behind this and I bring the camera that we have rolling over there and set it up, you'll quickly see that just adding these lights will make a huge difference. So I'm actually going to unplug this ring light over here. I'm going to bring the camera. I got both cameras going right now, and we'll rotate this over here. I will put this camera, I think this camera can stay in my hand. It'll be okay. I'm just going to prop this up a little bit. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm being a little crazy with my video right now. But that's, you know, that's the fun part of seeing the behind the scenes, how this all comes together, is that, you know, this video isn't meant to be perfect. It's to show you that, you know, there's some production to the production. So if I come over here, you'll see I now have studio lights. I have the ring light going, and you'll notice that the exposure is actually probably pretty good here. Now, how my voice sounds, that's going to make a big difference. Here, when I'm shooting with my DSLR, we usually use this microphone over here, and I'll set this microphone up. I'll show you all exactly how I set it up. And again, this mic is about $50 on Amazon. And I'll just come in here and I'll set the mic literally right up here. And it will get really great sound. And so you can use that. You can hook that up to your phone. You could also go ahead and hook it up to a regular camera. You can also get some kind of wireless lav mic that will also work, that you can hook up to your phone. And I'll put links to all of that stuff in this video. You'll also have your kid yell every once in a while and have to reshoot. It's part of life, but I'm not going to reshoot today. You'll notice that these lights look pretty similar, but in person, the color temperatures are slightly different. You may want to think about that as you get more and more professional in terms of your production. The other thing you'll notice is that even just shooting this video right here that I'm shooting on the SE, I'm well lit and you can see me. And so whether I'm on a tripod or doing handheld, having good lighting makes a difference. So I hope you found this video useful. I will be doing more videos like this and thinking about how you can do with what you got, and then if you want more, where to go next. So meaning, you know, you may just have your phone and have to work with the light you have or the space that you're in, But you may also be able to order a ring light and mess with that. You may also go like, no, I'm gonna be doing this for the long haul. I need some LED lights, or I wanna buy some big natural lighting, or I'm gonna change it up and shoot outside sometimes, shoot inside sometimes, and kind of create, a rotating kind of set that you have. So, these are the things I recommend. And then on my next videos, I'll also be doing some on how to shoot with, like a big high-end $4,000 camera and using a big tripod and those kinds of things. But for this video, it's literally just to kind of show you how you can get started relatively quickly and relatively inexpensively. So yeah, I hope this helps to kind of just go over again. Think about your framing, think about your lighting, and of course, you want to have great audio. So I hope y'all are having a great day. Leave comments, let me know what you think. Take it easy.